Can we really still hold out this notion that women should be ending up with men who are more educated or more successful or making more money?
Well, you know, I think the idea of marrying up is an old-fashioned idea. It really sort of went out with the maybe the 70s and 80s. Certainly it is, you know, not applicable today.
Our next guest sees this all the time. Successful single women falling for men who just happen to earn less than they do. And it's bringing out some disapproving comments from friends and family. But is there an upside to marrying down? Sonya Rhodes, a couples therapist and the author of The Alpha Woman Meets Her Match, joins me now to talk about her essay in Saturday's Wall Street Journal.
If that man works, you know, at whatever job and is a good man.
So you really see this all the time. Women are getting these kind of snarky comments about men they choose to marry just because they earn less.
Well, you know, it's a whole new cultural change. If you think about it, the alpha woman today, and that's why I call him the alpha woman meets her match. The alpha woman today is a generation of women who are strong, assertive, confident women who are natural leaders.
Make it make sense. I got a housekeeper, I have a laundry service, I have a nanny, you know, my property is taken care of, I got landscapers, and all on my own dime, okay? I pay for this. And then you, a whole man, show up and immediately try to strip me of all that. Talking about that's too expensive, you should save money. Who said I wanted to be cheap, sir?
And is good to you and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
So they've been moving into the careers and making a tremendous amount of progress. And you know, today, if you look at any of the statistics, it's amazing. 97% of the cities in the United States, and that is not just in LA and New York, that's across the board, women, young women, college-educated women are making more money than men.
To me, when people say, well, when should I be exclusive? When you get the ring, if that's what you're looking for, when you're all your bills are paid, you get the ring, there's a wedding date, then that's exclusive. That's when you're officially off the market. Otherwise, take a lot of money because you're going to need it later.
Can we really still hold out this notion that women should be ending up with men who are more educated or more successful or making more money?
Well, you know, I think the idea of marrying up is an old-fashioned idea. It really sort of went out with the maybe the 70s and 80s. Certainly it is, you know, not applicable today because
smart and intellectual women, you really can't control them as much, and now the men are getting lonely.
Is there a chance though that study reflects men dating more up because now there are more women available who have come up?
Yes,
absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
okay now for us women to choose a career first before we, you know, take a relationship, you know, seriously.
Look at the numbers. I mean, basically, if there are more women graduating from college and graduate school and more women making more money than men at younger ages, women have to make other kinds of choices.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you. That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill, as long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you handle the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then, that is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm 32 with no kids. Nobody never carried me on their back. It's homeless black men outside. Nobody carried them on their back. Y'all talking about men that y'all chose to sleep with?
You should do a background check and a deep social media dive on a man before you date him and take him serious.
And y'all be having options. So y'all chose one man of all the rest of them.
What she said. Exactly what she said. Now, I have no idea about the sites that she suggested, but here are the 3 that I use, no matter what. The Clerk of Court's website.
And all the ones you didn't choose supposed to hold that man accountable, huh? Make him better so you can have a happy relationship you always deserve.
Also, the Department of Corrections. If they've ever served any time in prison, it's all public access. It takes about 5 minutes to look it up.
Y'all don't even got respect with it. Y'all talking hella. Y'all all the same. Y'all no good. Y'all worthless. Hold each other accountable. Be better.
And the last one is the sexual registry list. I can't stress this enough.
Take down.
I used to know guys that specifically wanted a woman to be seen and not heard.
Period.
I actually knew a guy that would say, The sexiest thing I find about her is that she knows when to shut up.
And for alpha women today, really the best partners for them.
Yeah, is that she never questioned him. He was in control of money. He was in control of the relationship. She kind of didn't have a life of her own.
Right.
And when he'd invite her out, she always looked stunning. She was a naturally super beautiful girl, but not very confident.
In other ways, not just in terms of money, but in other ways, is a supportive partner.
And was beautiful, but just kind of was riding on his coattails. And I think she was okay with that. And more than that, he loved it.
Care about their goals, is going to support their achievements.
And so that's just a lack of confidence.
Yeah.
That doesn't have self-esteem that he could try to control.
I feel like they like it when we give them a challenge. You know what I'm saying?
A strong man likes a strong woman.
When they get together with alpha men, alpha women, there's a kind of a clash. There are power struggles. There's, some, real fight for dominance and control. And as she is his, it's not just a one-way street. So, women are looking, not so much at alpha men.
Who said I wanted to be cheap, sir? Said I wanted to be affordable. You can't afford a high-maintenance girly, go find you a discount, okay?
I just want to know if there's any other ladies out there whose dream job is to be a stay-at-home wife. Because honestly, I'm trying to understand the desire to want to be a girl boss or like a breadwinner. Do you know how much I would love to just be able to stay at home, raise our children, cook, bake some cute little muffins or something, buy some throw pillows.
And my hardest couples are those, my hardest job is with couples who are both alphas.
How do you kind of get people to back off?
Well, for one thing, I think we have to sort of broaden our conception of, kind of who is desirable. We have to sort of overcome our mindsets that give us very narrow definitions of roles and gender roles.
Do y'all know how many men out here want a woman for real? But he gotta watch her waste her life with a dude who clearly don't want her because he watching all of the posts about it. Oh, he cheated again. Oh, he did this again. Man, ain't shit. Then they still get pregnant, still get married. You know how many times men watch this? And all of a sudden, those men who didn't get picked are supposed to hold the other man accountable.
A 21-year-old woman and a 21-year-old man, who has the higher sexual marketplace value?
The woman.
25-year-old man and a 25-year-old woman, who has a higher sexual marketplace value?
The woman again.
A 30-year-old woman and a 30-year-old man, who has a higher sexual marketplace value?
The man.
The 35-year-old man and a 35-year-old woman, who has a higher sexual marketplace value?
The man.
And as I keep going in 5-year increments, will women ever overtake a man's sexual marketplace value?
Not in the long term, no.
No. Will it grow at a steady rate or will it get exponentially larger? Meaning a 50-year-old man and a 50-year-old woman, will they have the same difference between them as a 30-year-old man and a 30-year-old woman? Or will it be greater?
It'd be greater.
Thank you. So by math, you've just said women have roughly a 10-year period before their value dips below men. So it doesn't matter if men aren't ready. Men have a lifetime. Women got 10 years.